Hey everyone, Dr. Barrett here with Hearing and Balance Doctors. Today I want to talk to you about a specific hearing aid from a company called WIDEX. This would be the SmartRIC hearing device. I experiment with hearing aids. I try to understand what my patients are going through. The ones I'm wearing currently, and I have been for the past month, are the new WIDEX SmartRIC devices. They are in their charging case right now. This is to my knowledge, this is the smallest charging case on the market, and it holds multiple charges inside, so it's actually a travel case too. You can leave the hearing aids in. They're actually charging right now. So these are mine that I've fit for my ears. You can see they say demo on them, but I chose the right size wires for my ears, and I chose the right size and style of domes for my hearing loss and my ear canals. And I'm going to show you how these things fit in a moment. While we're zoomed in on the hearing aid itself, I want you to pay attention to the shape of this hearing aid. Hey guys, really quick, if you're liking this video, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Just do it. And then here we go, back to the video. So see how it kind of looks a little bit like a hockey stick, where it comes right up and has that sharp turn forward. This particular shape allows the microphones to be oriented over the ear at a more of a horizontal angle, and that more aggressive horizontal angle allows this particular device to have a higher directional sensitivity. What that means is this device is going to perform well in background noise. When you're trying to focus on someone talking in front of you, like at a restaurant, it's really good to have that directional sensitivity to focus in on what you're interested in. Most of the time, we're interested in hearing what we're looking at, so it's almost like putting blinders on to really tone down all that extra noise and hear better in that situation. So let's put these on my ears. I'll show you what they should look like when they fit appropriately. So this is the left hearing aid. I'm just going to plop it right over the top. There's a certain technique you should use to get them in appropriately. Usually you have to pinch the tip and rotate it towards your nose. Then you can kind of wiggle it right in your ear canal. But it needs to go in deeper. If it's not in all the way, you're not going to hear well. So what I do is I take my finger behind the wire. If it's in front of the wire, it's never going to go in. So you got to go behind, and then if you do like a forward twist, you can corkscrew that tip in. Did you see how it just went right in with that forward twist? And then I just feel the wire, make sure it's close on my side of my head, and that's in. It's in all the way. So from the front, if it fits you well, it should barely be noticeable. From the side, if it fits you well, it should barely be noticeable. I have short hair. If you look at it from the back, you'll notice it. But this is very comfortable. You can see where it's sitting behind the ear. You don't want it dangling down low. You don't want it popping a wheelie at the top. There's a sweet spot for it. It's going to sit tight there. It's going to allow the microphones to be at the correct angle to help you hear better in noise. So this is how the WIDEX SmartRIC looks on my ears. I'm just going to go ahead and put the right one in too, so I feel more balanced. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about what I've liked about this particular hearing device. One, this charging case is the best I've seen so far on the market, I believe, due to the fact that it's small, works really well, and it holds multiple charges. The hearing aids, there's a few things I like about them. For my ear canals, the WIDEX receiver wires are angled appropriately so I can achieve a really tight fit, and aesthetically, it looks really good, in my opinion. WIDEX also has a feature in the programming, and it's called PureSound. It's a hearing feature, and it really cuts down on the signal processing time. So the signal delay between, the actual sound going in your ear canals and the processed sound running through the hearing aid, that signal delay is really small. Like, it's smaller than any other hearing aid manufacturer. So that's why they call it PureSound. There's certain things you have to give up when you go that short of a processing time. But the overall sound is a little bit cleaner and sounds a little more natural. It's bright, it's clean, it's natural. It only works for certain types of hearing loss, however. You need to have a mild hearing loss. Anything more than that, even when you start dipping into the moderate hearing loss range, it's not going to be appropriate for that. So if you have a mild hearing loss and you really want the most natural sound quality possible, I encourage you to try the PureSound programming that WIDEX offers. Another thing that I've really liked about these hearing aids is the tinnitus programs that you can use to manage your own tinnitus. So sound therapy, we know, is a great way to calm down your tinnitus. WIDEX allows you to totally customize what sounds you're using for the sound therapy, and it's integrated into the hearing aid, so you don't have to stream it from your smartphone, which really is handy because you're not relying on a stable Bluetooth connection for that. You're not drawing the battery down from constant streaming. So WIDEX has these fractal tones that in the programming, and you can choose what tempo you want, what pitch, what melody. If it's more of a legato type, where it's a smooth sounding. They have different presets. Obviously, you get the volume in each ear. So I've really benefited from the fractal tones in the tinnitus programming for this hearing aid here. I've found it very relaxing, and I can listen to it all day. And you want to make it, ideally, you want to make it very subtle, so it's kind of in the background. But I think WIDEX did a great job there. So those are my takes on the WIDEX SmartRIC hearing devices. Awesome style because you get better directional sensitivity, great charging case. The physical fit is really good with the shape of the receiver wires. The PureSound programming is awesome if you have a mild hearing loss and you want to have the most natural sounding hearing aid. And then the tinnitus management programming is also really good too if you have tinnitus that's bothering you. I encourage you to try this out. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I really hoped you enjoyed the video. I always enjoy making these things. If you liked it, go ahead and like our video, please. Subscribe, please. Leave comments or questions down below, and then we'll see you next time.